Welcome, student. This is the next lecture of marketing of services. In the previous lecture, we were discussing about this internal marketing only. So this is in continuation with the previous lecture. So it refers to the marketeers or marketing organizations' effort to motivate its employees and generating a trust among them for the service firm. So it is about the employees and how we can motivate them, how we can generate trust amongst them. The service marketer must ensure that it works in collaboration with the employees for the well-being of employees as well as the organization. So we should keep the goals in such a way that both employees in organizations grow together simultaneously. The core to the success of an organization is the confidence that the employees have in the vision and the strategy of the marketing activities for the fulfillment of not only the organizational objectives but also the individual objective. So what is focused here is we have to um, focus on individual objective as well as the organizational objective. So we have to keep both the things in the mind so that both can grow together. If we talk the definition given by Kotler and Armstrong, internal marketing is orienting the service delivery employees and other supporting people to work as a team to provide customer satisfaction. See, the goal of marketing is customer satisfaction. So you have to integrate the employees as well as the other supporting people to work as a team so that you can satisfy your customer in a better way. Next is according to Burkitt and Zeele, the challenge for internal marketing is not only to get the right messages across, but to embed them in such a way that both change and reinforce right behavior. See, we talked about that we should give the concurrent message or similar message should go through different channels. See, that is okay, but that is not only the main thing. That is not the only challenge for the marketeers, but it should like the message that is being delivered to the message through the advertisement or through various channel should both change as well as the employees can reinforce those behavior. It refers to the process within a service organization to provide or to motivate them to empower their employees at the hierarchical positions to consistently offer a quality and satisfying service experience to the customers. If a if an employee of an organization is motivated or he has power to do thing or he is well knowledge about when he has good knowledge about the products and what exactly the brand is about, so that time he is able to give more productivity or more output to the organizations. Now, coming to the stages of internal marketing program, the first one is assemble the best team for the job. So here is internal marketing will not happen on its own. It often falls into the hands of HR department. See, nothing comes with a single person. A single person is not able to do everything. A team has to be there. So HR employees, the personals of HR personals know how to inform employees of what's going on in the company, but they don't have. They can inform, but they don't have the necessary skills for marketing initiatives. जो मेन मोटो है ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का दैट इज टू सेल नॉट टू टेल. सिर्फ बताना नहीं है. यू डोंट वांट टू make people aware about the product. You want people to actually purchase your product. So the main motive here is to sell the product, not to tell only. Okay. So you have to choose such employees, probably from the marketing background who has already worked in internal marketing project, or you can say whether who is good enough, uh, who can sell the product rather than tell, or you can say the person who is well aware about the brand inside and out. He must be knowing everything about the brand so that he can communicate in a better way and he can provide guidance and direction to the other people also, so that everyone will be at the same page and we can move forward. Second is assess the current internal marketing. See, if whenever you proceed further, you should first understand at exactly what position you are standing at that current position. So in order to properly strategize your internal marketing, it is wise to first assess where you are currently stand with आप कहाँ पर हो, then you formulate the strategy according to what you are doing well. So poorly or not at all, maybe you are not following uh, strategies right now, or you may not be following them properly. So that has to be analyzed. Then once you have done that, then you can go for any kind of survey also on a Likert scale to know about whether this is you are familiar with this, or you would personally use or recommend. Like that, you can do marketing survey with few of the customers or few of the employees, and you can get the results also. Then is one of the oldest and most pervasive points in business is lack of alignment between sales and marketing. So internal marketers often encountered the similar problem. So you have to be the similar thing. See, you have told something to the employees and you are telling something to your customers, something else. See, your both the messages are not concurrent. You have given some information or certain kind of information to employees, but you are telling things differently outside. So that will definitely create a problem. Then is create materials. Here now that you have internal marketing aligned with external, now it's time to turn to create material. Okay, concrete material so that you can communicate that thing to your team. It could be in the form of videos or any digital media or newsletter thing. Then the last step is execution, means distribute the material you have created. जो भी आपने create किया है उसको आपने distribute करना है. You have to popularize among all the people. But the things don't end here. You have to be open with the feedbacks from other people, and it could be uh, employees or your competitors, or it could be the customers who are telling you about the feedback. Could be anyone. Then is the barriers to internal marketing. See, whenever you implement something, uh, there are barriers, but you have to overcome those things. So resistance to change, this is a very familiar barrier. That is, whenever a new idea is to be implemented, a likely reaction by those getting affected to resist this new change. They don't want to change. They don't want to adopt the change. Many a time people resist the change due to lack of complete information, or maybe due to fear of loss of authority, fear of loss of promotional opportunities, or could be job security, और ड्यू टू मतलब वो चेंज नहीं होना चाहते हैं. जैसे ड्यू टू this COVID, the educational platforms have come up and it has changed the educational entirely. The online education has took place. Many people who were very resistant in the beginning, but gradually they have no options other than to adopt the technology. So in the beginning they will feel like, okay, some resistance is there from inside, like to adopt those technology. Then is failure to fix responsibilities. This is often the service organizations are unable to identify the position and the delegate the requisite responsibility. कि कौन क्या हो सकता है that one particular employee will be good at dealing with the employees, with the customers, but he is given the different responsibility. So ये जरूरी है कि कौन सा employee किस skills के लिए perfect है. So right job for the right person. Then is lack of support from the top management. Even when all the things are good in the organization, there are certain things which cannot be सब कुछ सही है, but top management support is required to implement the internal marketing program. So nothing can be achieved unless there is a support from the top management. Then is managerial incompetence. If the service managers who are responsible for the internal marketing are incompetent or does not rightly appreciate the concept of internal marketing, then the implementation can't be effectively done. Then is advantages of internal marketing in service organization. First one is introduction to change. A service organization will have to consistently upgrade to the its service creations and service delivery. See, as you know that you have to satisfy your customer, and customer will not remain same as the taste and preferences will change and other things will change as the technology has come up. So things are different. So the service organization have to adopt these changes, building a corporate brand image. In this, the internal marketing commences with the treating the service staff as their potential customers. Efforts are made to convince them of the organizational practices and strategies so that in turn they are able to convey the same to the target customers, so that they can convert those customers into their to purchase their products. So this facilitates the brand building, brand image building, then improving coordination. Internal marketing tries to contain the interdepartmental as well as the intradepartmental conflict by aligning the organizational objectives with the individual objectives and with attitude and behavior. So there is a coordination between employees as well as the organization. Then is it motivates the employees and enhance the performance. It begins with the encouragement of the service employees and sharing with them the process of decision making. This facilitates in improving the performance of the employees and delivery of consumer satisfying experience during the service transaction. So uh, service marketing is increasingly being co-created and co-produced with the customers. This makes the customer there is a relationship between customer and employee which is very indispensable. Herein lies the importance of internal marketing, where the services try to emphasize on the quality dimension through the customer orientation. Here the interaction is highest with the frontline employees who are dealing with the customers. So the front staff to be frontman staff, and they should be trained well to deal with the customers, not only the reflecting the organizational perspective as well as they have to reflect the customer perspective as well. So the concept of internal marketing perceives the employees as an organization staff as well as the customers, and they don't need only to be trained to represent the organization, but they should be trained so that they can convince the customers to purchase the product or the services. It seeks to develop an organizational system where each individual trusts the services they are marketing and feel equally responsible for achieving the organizational objective. When an employee is motivated, he thinks like, if the organization is providing me all the things, I should give everything possible that he can give in return also. So that thought comes to his mind. Thus, internal marketing is a process which develops an atmosphere where an individual acts as an employee as well as the customer for the purpose of creating responsible service employee in which they are sharing the company's vision. So this is all about the internal marketing.